Hey everybody, welcome to the Hockey Skate Down. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. Wow, huge trade just happened moments ago between the Montreal Canadiens and the Buffalo Sabres. I love this trade for both sides, so let's get into it. The Montreal Canadiens acquire Eric Staal from the Buffalo Sabres for a third-round pick and a fifth-round pick in this year's draft, 2021 draft, and Buffalo Sabres retain 50% of Eric Staal's salary. So I like this trade for both sides. First, for Buffalo, they acquire some assets for Eric Staal. He was definitely one of those names that were going to be moved before this trade deadline. He's a UFA at year's end. And, they were apparently going to be sellers this year with the way they've been playing. And they needed some assets to rebuild. And Eric Staal was definitely one of them to move out to acquire some assets. And I like a third-round pick and a fifth-round pick seems reasonable for Eric Staal. Now, going over to the Montreal Canadiens, I love what this adds for this team. You know, they're a team that lacked size. Eric Staal brings that. He's 6'4", 206 pounds. He's a big frame center. This adds a lot of depth down the middle, and it also helps with their young centers in their system. You know, Eric Staal brings in veteran leadership. He brings in playoff experience. He brings a Stanley Cup champion. I like what this adds for them. I really do. It adds some grit. You know, Eric Staal plays with a lot of grit. And he still can play. I know he's a bit older at 36, but looking at his stats this year, he's played in 32 games, 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 points. And last year, look at last year's stats. He played in 66 games, 19 goals, 28 assists, 47 points. So he still can play. He really can. I know Buffalo has had a rough go of it this year. That's why his stats weren't as good as the previous year. But I really love what this adds for the Montreal Canadiens. I think Marc Bergevin made a brilliant move with this because they do have assets they can move. They still have, after this trade, a first-round pick, 2 second-round picks, 2 third-round picks, 3 fourth-round picks, 2 fifth-round picks, and a 6th and a 7th-round pick. So they have a lot of picks that they're willing to use them up. You know, this is a year where they can really use some help, and if they want to move some assets, they have the luxury to do that. And I like what this does for the team. It helps out their young centers. It brings in some depth down the middle because you'll always need that, especially if you're looking to make a long playoff push. And it doesn't give away a lot. You're not giving away a lot of prospects. I know a lot of people have been mentioning that they may give up some prospects, which I love that they didn't do in this. I love how they just gave up picks. So I think with an expiring contract in Eric Staal, you bring in some veteran leadership. You're bringing a player who can really help up and down your lineup. And I love the grit this player adds. And I think he'll fit seamlessly in with this Montreal Canadiens team. So, brilliant move by Marc Bergevin. I'm curious to see if he's done. You know, he has said he's not going to add a lot, but we're gonna see. You know, I think with this whole quarantine thing, you're going to see a lot of trades really ramp up. Eric Stahl's name's been out there linked to a bunch of different teams, especially the Toronto Maple Leafs. So it's interesting how the Montreal Canadiens jumped on it and got him, and I really love what this adds for the team. So comment below what you think about this. Do you like this trade for the Montreal Canadiens? Comment below and let me know. And as always, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the Hockey Skate Down. Join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.